Good evening and welcome to the News Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, of all the warped and self-defeating arguments that have been heard in the context of the events in the Jawaharlal Nehru University and their fallout, the one that tries to put a shroud over the pro-Afzal Guru, a shroud over the pro-Yaqub Memon, a shroud over the pro-Ishrat Jahan campaign in JNU and Jadavpur by focusing on the disgraceful behavior of the lawyer hoodlums at the Patiala House Court, that argument really takes the cake. Now, both these cases are pathetic. Both these cases need the toughest treatment from the law. The louts behind both, the louts who make the Afzal Guru their poster boy of victimhood, as well as the louts who call themselves lawyers at Patiala House Court, both these sets of louts must be behind bars. But strangely enough, and this is what baffles me the most, both these sets of louts are not behind bars. Both these sets of louts are for some reason absolutely free. They are free as we bring you this broadcast tonight. And both these sets of louts have their own sets of patrons. The JNU anti-national louts have a more diverse set of patrons, including so-called intellectuals and those who fancily describe themselves as left liberals. The Patiala House louts have extreme right-wingers as patrons, those who think that throwing stones and abusing is serving the nation. Now, both sets of patrons to both these two sets of louts are very, very self-convinced and hate any comparison to the other. The patrons of the campus louts consider themselves more English-speaking, more highbrow than the Patiala House Court's louts. But their behavior is in fact strikingly similar. They have extreme hate for anyone who doesn't narrowly agree with them. And if you take them on directly by name, they hunt in packs, displaying virulent, acidic intolerance. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that both these sets of louts and their patrons are bringing the country down. The News Hour has and will challenge both these groups. We were called names and attacked personally when we questioned religious dogma at Shani Shignapur and Haji Ali. We did not waver because we knew we were on the side of what is right. We were physically attacked when we fought the political goons who shot dead an 8-year-old in Uttar Pradesh last week. We didn't care or look back. Not even when most of the media blacked out the story of the child's killing, because we knew they were wrong and we are right. So let all know, including those who were conspicuously silent on Haji Ali, silent on Shani Shignapur, those in the media who lost their voice when Samajwadi Netas killed 8-year-old Shamli in Uttar Pradesh, those hypocrites who didn't open their mouths then, those hypocrites who didn't call the Malda violence communal, which it is, those hypocrites who were silent when Maoists beheaded Jharkhand Police Inspector Francis Induwar. Let these hypocrites know that we don't need their approval to question those who say they will raise arms for India's destruction. Because what we hate is hypocrisy. And hypocrites are always afraid when someone comes forward and dares to question their visible contradictions. And that is the real reason why they're all crying out loud tonight. That is why for them, the questions that we raise on the News Hour is the story, not the fact that in a country where rivers of blood have been inundated by Pakistan-backed terrorists, a country where radicalization is a real danger, we have a new homegrown terror support structure that is trying to gain root in Indian campuses. The realization of their own hypocrisy is the reason why these patrons of terror supporters, why these backers of the Hurriyat, why these lobbyists for Yasin Malik and S.A.R. Gilani, why these people who back the division of India and call Maoist Gandhians with guns are now trying to put the focus only on the Patiala House louts, while censoring, completely blacking out the videos of the anti-India campaigners in JNU and Jadavpur. These hypocrites want to twist the narrative to somehow suit themselves. But they will fail, ladies and gentlemen. They will fail because the people of India will see through this hypocrisy. So if they have the moral guts, then let them broadcast the videos with the slogans of Barbadi for India. If they have the moral guts, then let them ask the people of India whether calling for violence against the motherland is fashionable. And if they can't do all of that, then let them admit it and let them explain to the people of India why their hands are tied, because on the news we will question both, we will expose both, and we will challenge both these sets of louts and their patrons.